Hi, welcome to another episode of Beyond Just Fine. So, in recent episodes, we've had a look at how we can have these marker points throughout the year, which gives us a time to pause and just reflect back on the things that we've achieved, but also gives us a moment to kind of look forward to see what else it is that we want to do. We've also looked at how sometimes when it comes to making changes, we can feel a bit stuck, which is perfectly natural. Anytime you make changes, there's always a little bit of fear there. But we've looked at how we can work through those stuckness and help us back onto the path. Now, today I thought we would look at future version of us, that future version that's already achieved those goals, made those changes, reached those dreams that we want to reach. Because perhaps when we're thinking about that future version, we're imagining how confident we might be, the decisions that we might make with that confidence. Maybe the way that we may dress might be different. How we behave might be different. Now, it's easy to imagine that when we've got those goals, those dreams, we've made those changes, that we're going to be that version that has all of those things. But what about if we embodied that version, that future version of us, right now? Now, this isn't about faking it till you make it. It's about seeing things from a different perspective. Because when we're sitting here and we've got all of these dreams, these changes we want to do, as I mentioned, it can feel scary. That's natural. But that fear can be the thing that's holding us back. When it comes to making decisions, it can be the thing that's perhaps stopping us from making a decision. So imagining that future version of us just puts us in that mindset, opening up to possibilities. It's about thinking, well, how would that future version of me approach the challenges? What habits do they have? How do they think? How do they behave? How do they dress? And when it comes to making choices, making decisions, what would that future version of me do? What action would they take right now? What's one thing they would do differently? Because having that mindset can just help us through the stuckness. It can help us make the decisions that we need to make to put us on the path to achieving the goals, the dreams, the changes that we're aspiring to. Because it is opening ourselves up to those possibilities. Instead of shrinking away, it's embodying that version of us that has that confidence that we're imagining that we're going to have. That it's allowing ourselves to be able to do the things that we need to do. Because becoming that version of us in the future isn't an overnight transformation. It's not going to bed with that wish, waking up in the morning and being that version of us. It's all about lots of different changes, little different actions that we do today, tomorrow, the next day. Those decisions, those choices, that's the thing that's building us towards that future version. Those are the things that are taking us down that path that we need to go. So just having that kind of mindset of, well, what would future version of me do right now, can just help us along. And these actions that we need to do don't have to be drastic. It can just be something small. Just that one little thing that helps us be pushed out of our comfort zone. Because if you think about it, whenever you want to go from A to B, say you want to go from your house to a place that you want to visit that you've never been to before. Now, you might put the destination into SatNav, or it might be that you're walking somewhere new, so you might get out your map of where you need to go. So you know where you're going, you've got the tools to get there, but you still got to take that action. Whether it's turning the ignition on in your car, driving out your drive onto the road, whether it's putting on your trainers or your walking boots and stepping out your front door, you still got to take that one action to get on the path to get to where you need to go. And that's no different than when we're making changes, when we're trying to achieve goals and hopes and dreams. The actions are the things that are going to get us there. So embodying that future version of ourselves, imagining what they would do right here, right now, in these circumstances, with these decisions to make, can just help us on that path. And sometimes it might be about looking for a mentor to guide us, maybe a celebrity that we admire. What are their characteristics? What do they do when things go wrong? How do they behave in challenges? How do they dress? That can help us to be able to embody that version that we want to be. Or maybe it's just about following somebody that's achieved the goals that we want. What did they do? How did they manage? Perhaps listening to some podcasts, following a motivational speaker on Instagram. Just something that's able to give you that inspiration. It can all help. But just embodying that future version of us right here, right now. Like I said, it's not about faking it till you make it. It's just about trying to look at choices, the decisions, the path that you need to go down with that future version in mind. What would they do? What's the action they would take? That maybe I'm a little bit scared of, but they wouldn't be, because they know they can do it because they've already done it. It's just those little things that we can do right here, right now, to be able to help us get to where we want to go. As always, be kind to yourself. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.